So you think starting over at 60 is crazy? I'm here to tell you it's not. It is courageous. Courageous. So, welcome back to the Reinvention Years, where we talk about creating purpose and freedom and independence after 50. I'm Cindy. I'm a retired RN, single mom of 3 beautiful adult children and a proud grandmother. And today I want to talk about something that hits close to home. Because if you've ever thought, I'm too old, scratch that. I'm here to tell you it's a lie. Starting over at 60 isn't crazy, it's dang courageous. So I remember the first time someone said, why not just coast until retirement? You know, you just got to make it to 65. And I thought, number one, it's not in my DNA. And number two, I can't afford to coast, right? Not financially, not emotionally, and certainly not spiritually. We live in a world that celebrates youth and sidelines wisdom. But here's the truth. Experience is your greatest asset, especially as a nurse, because you've already done all the hard parts. You've raised your family, you've survived losses, divorce, widowhood, moving, all of these things, losing parents, and you've built resilience that money can't buy. So no, you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from strength. So if you've been sitting on a dream to build something new, to work differently, or finally create that freedom, this is your time. I've put a link to the free blueprint that showed me how to start over in the description. It's the same steps that I used to retire from nursing at 62 and continue to make income so I can live my retirement on my terms. So when I retired, I thought, oh man, this is it, man. I can finally feel relief. But what I felt was a little bit of anxiety and emptiness. I had worked since I was a teenager, 14 to be exact. And so much of my identity was tied up with being a nurse. That is the core of who we are. We are nurses. I'll always be a nurse. Whether I have an active license or not, or working or not, I am still a nurse. But I didn't know who I was outside of that. And suddenly I didn't know where I fit anymore. You know, what am I going to do with myself? I knew I needed to retire, but I also knew I needed income. So I looked in the mirror and I said, you got 2 choices, Cindy. You can quietly fade away, or you can rewrite what this next chapter looks like. And I chose to rewrite it. I chose courage. I started small. I started learning new skills. I started trying new things online, researching, seeing what I thought was going to fit best, because I didn't want to leave one full-time job for another. I wanted something that was very flexible, something that I could do in the pockets of my day, or maybe work really hard 2 or 3 days a week and then do whatever the heck I want the rest of it. That's what freedom means to me. But the more I showed up, the more I realized this wasn't about money. This was about purpose. And this is about opportunity, right? And giving this opportunity to so many others. And that's what it has done for me. So I had to do some mindset work, right? I had to realize that growth doesn't have an age limit. Just because I'm 64 now doesn't mean I can't learn. It doesn't mean that I'm not capable of trying new things. If anything, I'm more excited to learn new things. So that's something that I want every woman that I mentor to know. You can't outgrow your purpose, but your purpose can evolve with you. So if you're alive, you're still meant to grow. And growth doesn't care if you're 40, 50, 60, 80, right? You can keep growing. So if there's something in your heart saying there's more for me, then listen. That is not being foolish. That's being faithful. And that's listening to your intuition and prioritizing yourself. And if you need a plan or a place to start, or you're curious what I'm doing, go to that link in my description and drop in an email and I'll send you the blueprint. Doesn't hurt, right? You at least need to know what your options are. And then another mindset shift was courage is greater than certainty. Like everybody wants certainty. Everybody wants to know how much money they're going to get. Everybody wants to know that the sun is going to shine, the guarantee that it's going to work. But the truth, There are no guarantees. There are no guarantees before you start. The guarantee is by starting, right? The guarantee is that you will grow by starting, that you will find purpose by starting. So when you take one small, imperfect step, you're going to start building confidence. And confidence builds clarity. And that's the secret that nobody tells you. That's the secret sauce. It's not about being fearless. It's about being faithful to your future. That is courage. So if you're standing at a crossroads and you're wondering if you're too old, too late, too behind, I'm here to tell you you're not. You are right where you are supposed to be. You spent decades pouring into everybody else, and now it's your turn. So if you want help taking that first step, I've linked the free blueprint that I use that helped me go from burnout to building freedom, flexibility, and peace of mind. It's in the description. It's never too late to begin again. So thanks for spending some time with me today. If this message resonated, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.